Paper was like gold in medieval times.
Oh, not tobacco. Sugar.
That everything we thought we knew about the world might turn out to be completely wrong.
Last season, Queenslander Sarah Todd headed to India in pursuit of a once-in-a-lifetime business opportunity.
I'm opening up my first restaurant in Goa. I miss this place.
She's a very expensive partner. She makes you build a restaurant with the best specs. And I'm broke. I mean, this better work.
With no restaurant experience, Sarah was in for a bumpy ride.
And all of a sudden, we're shipped onto a boat and going to catch our own fish. It's absolutely delicious.
It's a brand new site. You gotta clean the stuff.
One amazing thing happens and one bad thing happens. So it's like forward, back, forward, back. Oh, everything's gone off. 20,000 rupees, all gone. Oh my God. 1,000 litres of water has just fallen onto our generator. We are going to be open in 6 days and I haven't got a kitchen, I haven't got water, I haven't got electricity. Can someone please take this rubbish away? Not having Phoenix here by my side is by far the hardest thing. I love you. Phoenix is such a little shining light and hopefully it'll give me a little push just to know that I need to work my butt off now that he's not here and make it all worth it. What do you think? Oh my God, what have I done? What am I doing?
I feel the Australian staff has got too much on their plate.
I'm not 100% confident.
I can't even get alcohol here. What's going on?
It's the opposite to anything we're used to. It's taken 20 minutes for them to put that order in.
It's early in the night and we're still pretty precarious. I've got some bad news.
Really? The best option is if we shut down. I'm sinking. We finally have a name. This is happening. This is going to be a restaurant really soon.
We've run out of money. We've got to open.
Our first night tonight, and there's still all these issues.
If you don't understand what I'm saying, then tell me.
It's so difficult. It's crazy. It's the official opening of Antares. Some part of me was thinking, actually, it's going to be a flop. I turned around and the place was packed. If you asked me 2 years ago, I would never have been able to predict that this would happen. It's changed my life. Antares has been open for 2.5 years now. We finally got into the groove of things and everything's under control and it's doing really well. And so Ashish and I have been talking about possibly opening another restaurant in Mumbai this time. So we've looked at a couple of places and one in particular we love is Phoenix Mills. Last I heard of it, it wasn't going through, but yeah, I'm waiting for a call from Ashish. He emailed me this morning to say, he wants to talk to me about something, so we'll see. Love blueberries.
Ashish is a highly experienced Indian restaurateur who worked closely with Sarah to make her first restaurant, Antares, a big success. For the site of her second restaurant, he's been trying to secure a highly sought-after space in Phoenix Mills Mall, right in the heart of Mumbai.
How are you?
All good. We've got some good news.
Oh, yeah?
Bombay, we are finally coming.
Oh, my God, it's happening.
It's happening. We finally locked the lease.
Oh, man. Round two.
It was super nerve-wracking because it's only a couple of months to the season, which is New Year's.
Oh, wow.
So it's all green light now.
Oh, amazing. I'm nervous but excited.
Great. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Mumbai then.
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't wait.
Awesome. You guys take care and I'm going to see you soon.
Yes, you too. See you, Shish.
Bye.
I feel so nervous. I've not been able to sleep probably just thinking about the possibility of opening a restaurant in Mumbai, but we're going to be opening in a few months. So it's like kind of getting goosebumps just thinking about it. It's going to be a very hectic few months, but I think I'm ready for it. I know it's not going to be easy, and it's like the first time I went in blindly, and I put a lot on the line and risked everything to open up this restaurant, but now I feel like I have a bit of stability, and Antares has done well. Yeah, but it never gets easier every time I leave Phoenix. He's in that phase where he's just really learning and growing every day. So, every time I leave, even if it's for 3 weeks, he's just looks so much taller, and it's hard to kind of miss these moments in his life, but I want to show him that, you can do great things in your life and give him that inspiration as well as leaving him a legacy. But I have to say I'm really excited. Now we're in this big city, like the New York of India, and it's in the busiest area. You don't get any forgiveness there. We have to open the doors with an amazing menu and great staff, and we just have to nail it. Otherwise, you just never know what can happen.
Now that Sarah has another project on her plate, it's imperative that she doesn't neglect her first restaurant. So while Ashish supervises the fit-out for the new restaurant in Mumbai, Sarah heads back to Goa to oversee the launch of Antares for its 3rd season.
When I walk into Antares when I've been away for a little while, there's this feeling of warmth. They all are like my family, it's such a little culture that we have here, and I still sit here pretty shocked at what has come of this and how grand Antares is and the name that it's built, and it's known all over India now, and to think that I started that place is amazing. The vision that I had for this place is exactly what it is, and the food and the cocktails people are loving now, so it's pretty overwhelming to think that it's actually all come together now. I really can't believe that I did it.
Sarah has put together an amazing team who she now trusts to run the kitchen while she's away.
Antares has been going really well over the last couple of years, but I've learned that it's just so important to stay across everything and just not let the ball slip. We're launching for the 3rd season in 2 days now, and I think we're all set with the menu. The boys have been working really hard and training on a lot of new dishes for this season. And then the next time after we have the launch of Antares for the season, flying straight to Mumbai, because we've basically only got another 10 days to finish all the dishes, train all of the staff, train the wait staff. So there's a lot that needs to happen when we get to Mumbai.
While Antares' menu is described as modern Australian, it's heavily influenced by the vibrant Goan food culture. And for Sarah, there's inspiration on every corner.
I've been so intrigued by the little street food spots around Goa, and this one in particular is incredible. I started off having their beef cutlets and now have discovered their chicken cafriel. All these little street food shops inspire my dishes massively. I actually created the chicken cafriel bao because of this place. So I've now put it on the Antares menu, and I think it's going to be a hit this season. But I'm going now to learn the secrets from the man himself.
With Goa's Portuguese past still present in its food, this chicken cafriel pau is Goa's version of a drive-through peri-peri chicken burger.
Lazarus, hello. You opened 30 seconds ago and it's already packed a line out the door. So can I come in? Yeah? So good. Oh, it smells so good in here. I can see there's the beef cutlets cooking, chicken caprese. They've got some Goan sausage here, so it's spicy, and there's so many aromas just coming out of this place that I just want to start eating it. So Lazarus, are you going to teach me your secret recipe to your famous chicken caprese?
Yeah, sure, why not?
And so what sort of elements are in the masala?
Like
Spices,
cardamom, long, tikki. I hope I don't get miscalled as Konkani in English.
Yeah, that's Konkani. He said one in English. So this is so you don't give away your secret recipe, isn't it? You're like, I'll just tell them in Konkani.
Chicken caprese is a traditional Goan Portuguese favourite, where whole chicken pieces are simmered in a vibrant green masala. The masala typically has coriander, cinnamon, green chilies, ginger and cardamom, plus a variety of local spices.
This was the first place that I was taken to late at night, and we stopped off here and had, I've eaten many beef cutlets before.
Yeah, one burger for the road.
Yeah. So good. The flavour of it is so delicious. It's just falling off the bone. It smells so good. I can't wait to eat it.
Once the chicken is cooked, it's served in a delicious Goan roll with cheese and coleslaw. It's then heated over an open flame to melt the cheese.
Oh my God. It's fresh from the coriander, and you know the spices are quite mild, and the bun tastes so good, especially toasted.
Toasted, yeah, it's come
extra. Oh. I still feel like I don't know the recipe though.
Still?
Yeah, because you kept all the masala's a secret from me. So I'm heading to the market now. At Antares, I like to use a lot of fresh local produce, and an ingredient that I particularly love is clams. So I've developed this dish that I like to call South Indian clam chowder. In India, most people don't like to have dairy with seafood, so I've adapted it. I've added a few spices, a little bit of mustard seeds, some curry leaves, and I've swapped out the butter and cream for coconut milk. So it has that nice South Indian flavour, and delicious and fresh, and a little bit of spice as well. You know, we have kind of got a lot of fusion dishes on the menu. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Oh my God. Whoopsie. Love about the local food and produce is everything is fresh and what's in season. So the dishes that the locals create is exactly that. So it's really fresh, it's delicious, it's cooked quite simply, and that's what I like to do with my menu as well. Seafood market, you know, it's raw, things are on the ground, and by midday everything's gone. You know, it's the next catch that comes in the next day, so you know it's fresh.
This is kind of like a well-oiled machine now. It feels a little bit like my home kitchen. It's like my family's around, I know my way around, you know, everything's running really smoothly, and it's just fun to cook in here now. Everything's operational. We have ventilation, we have electricity, we've got water, and the boys all are doing a fantastic job with the menu, and it's just been great.
Sarah is constantly evolving the menu, and today she is introducing her team to an American dish, clam chowder with a Goan twist.
So we're just making the clam chowder. We just cut these into little dices. This is going to thicken up the soup a little bit. And then we'll just char the corn off a little bit as well, so it adds more flavour.
A lot of the boys that couldn't speak that much English have got the confidence now to speak more and more. So I've learnt a little bit more Hindi, they've learnt a little bit more English, and it's just kind of like a running joke now. As soon as I speak a little bit of Hindi, I don't think they listen to me, they just laugh at me.
How's my Hindi?
Acha hai.
Acha hai. That means it's good.
A traditional clam chowder includes clams, potatoes, onions and cream. But Sarah's version spices things up a bit with mustard seeds, curry leaves and coconut milk to replace the cream.
As soon as the mustard seeds start popping, that's the perfect time to add in the next ingredient. Can I have the aloo? Shukriya. Potato. Now you just let that cook for 10 minutes with the lid on so that it doesn't reduce. Yeah, good. The corn adds these little pops of sweetness, and because we've charred it first, it actually caramelizes it a little bit. So see, the sauce is a little bit thick, but not too thick. So clams go in, and then high heat, 1-2 minutes, just until they open. Quick, jaldi jaldi. Lots of pepper, more pepper. Yeah. The biggest lesson I've learned in writing the menu at Antares is to make sure that I still stay true to my cuisine, but also adapt it to the local palate. So let's have a try and see what you think. There's quite a bit of pepper in there, so that flavour really comes through. A little bit of the mustard seeds. Yeah, good?
A great new dish for this season's menu, but looming on the horizon is a whole new menu and kitchen team waiting for Sarah in Mumbai. Sarah's business partner Ashish has flown in from Mumbai to celebrate the new season launch. Having opened over 55 restaurants, Ashish knows only too well that in this business you can never relax.
Tonight is the season opening party, so it's a big night for us, and we are really hoping that people come in, try the new menu, and get ready for the full season. It's really funny, when the season was first launching, the first ever launch party, I remember 2 years back walking Sarah down at the beach, right at the property, and saying, Sarah, get ready for 800-900 people. And she's like, you must be kidding. Like, who knows 800-900 people? I said, it's not a question of knowing, they will land up. And on our launch, we had about 950 people, and it was overwhelming. And now, I think second year in a row, she's like, bring it on, you know.
Every time, you know, we're having a big party or anything's happening at Antares, Ashish says this ridiculous number, and I always say, no way. And then it happens. So I have no idea how many people are going to turn up tonight. I feel like every time I walk in here, I'm a little bit nervous because every day is different. So when you walk in here, you know, there's always things that you have to combat and things that you have to look at and change. And so I definitely feel nervous, and I've spent, you know, quite a long time just working on the menu and working with the kitchen staff and the floor staff and trying to nail the menu this season. So I feel pretty ready, but in saying that, it's you know, you never know what's to come and anything can be thrown in there. And but yeah, I'm feeling excited about this season. There's a good chunk of staff that are here from first season. They're just kind of part of the soul of the restaurant. You know, they've been here since day one, and they've been through, you know, the hard times. In the beginning, it was a brand new restaurant, and there was a lot of things that everyone had to learn, and to see them all here now, third season, is incredible. And it feels good for me because it feels like we've built a bit of culture here. The sun hasn't even gone down yet, and we're fully booked, and you know, the kitchen's just pumping out dishes, and you know, the coyotes are all the way along the pass, and it's pretty crazy in there. But to think back to this time 2 years ago and the chaos inside to now being, you know, just like a little play inside, everything's just flowing, and yeah, absolutely amazing. So it's a pretty crazy feeling.
Sarah's menu brings inspiration from all over the world, with dishes like barbecue chicken with pomegranate salsa, pesto spaghetti and clam chowder.
Every day in the first season I used to walk inside and just be nervous to, you know, see what's about to happen, and now I can just kind of feel a little bit more confident that they've all got it under control. We're getting really good feedback from the new menu, and you know, the floor staff is amazing, and yeah, it's incredible.
With a great team in place and an exciting new season menu, Sarah won't have much time to celebrate as she turns her attention to the massive task ahead, a second restaurant.
It's very difficult to find a perfect business partner because you have to have the same philosophy, you have to have the same passion towards the guest, towards excellence. And with Sarah, over the last 2 years, we've seen that there's a lot of values that we respect and we commonly imbibe. And I think she adds a lot of value, especially now that she's understood the palate. But it takes a lot in a cutting-edge city like a Delhi or a Bombay to open an international level restaurant. So I would say Bombay is in a way a true test for her.
Oh, it's you know, it's taken us 2 seasons to get to this point. And, you know, it's a tough process and it's really hard along the way. And, you know, some days you wake up and just think, wow, is this ever going to get any easier? And being at the 3rd season and, you know, things are under control and running smoothly. And now the next step is to go to Mumbai and start from day 1 again. Yeah, restaurant number 2. To have to go back and forth is quite difficult because I'm basically living 2 lives. My time is slowly dwindling away. You know, I'm already splitting my time between Melbourne and Goa, and now it's going to be between Mumbai as well, so 3 places. I feel really nervous. I've had butterflies since the day I found out.
Next time on my second restaurant in India.
I've never lived in this space before, never really spent that much time in Mumbai. You know, again, building a restaurant, but it's different challenges to before, and we still haven't got a kitchen. It's not the professional kitchen that we'd hoped for, but we're not far from opening and we just need to get started. Taxi? I thought that the event tomorrow was cancelled, but she's just let me know that it's all on. It feels pretty frustrating to be just going straight into it. This is what anxiety is made of. What do you mean we're starting tomorrow?
There's a massive dinner tomorrow. We've got under 24 hours.
We've not even cooked in this kitchen once.
Sarah, I've got some bad news. It's a big mess. No other words we have right now.
Mumbai is
really passionate about their food and what they like, so I want to make sure that I explore the city and get to know all of that and take it back to the restaurant because it's very different to the palate of Australians.
No one can enter the restaurant at least till tomorrow morning, so that's an entire day wasted.
I expected it to be up and running. It's definitely far from a functioning restaurant. It's starting to get more and more stressful now because it is very close to the launch.
We have around 3.5-4 days to cover approximately 95 dishes.
It's definitely day one in the kitchen. There's always something. Feel pumped, boys? Ready to serve like hundreds of people? It's incredible the energy that you get inside when you're just able to start cooking. You know, it's my passion. This is what I love doing. And I feel so